Welcome back, folks, to Pix TV. I'm yours, Pix, as usual. So today we're on a map called Full Metal Plate. So I quite like these ones because it sort of pushes everything on its head. Where normally you're wanting metal, and now you've got more metal, you just need energy. But anyway, let's meet the main commanders since we've got a few. We've got Jeff Ezzik. He's on Armada, and we've got his counterpart. Judgmental 007. Obviously, he's a Bond. Judgmental is obviously a Bond person. But anyway, so yeah, so these tend to be a bit more weirder than most because obviously we don't have to worry about the metal. So this map is complete metal. If you've not seen these before, I do cover a few of these different ones, but I like the weird one. I really like the weird ones, and this is definitely a weird one. So we'll have to keep an eye. So tick push is already within a minute, because obviously you don't have to rush around. And like I say, if you like this sort of thing, don't forget to go to pigstv.com and the scheduler button, and you can see all the latest videos are released and some that are actually coming up. And obviously things are changing as we're going on to try and improve, etc, etc. So it's all free, no login required, which is unusual, but there you go. Created by oneself for your enjoyment. Phone, tablet, PC and everything. So it should be fine. Anyway, so there's just a little scout messing about. Normally, this is obviously, as we can see in the mini-map, that we're in a line, which if I get a chance to draw, but I probably won't. So this could actually damage him quite well and take him completely out if he does not get his... See, I'm quite surprised in this why there's no laser, light laser. Especially, that they're going to come up with something really quick. I mean, I understand that if you do that sort of thing that you're, I can understand he's panicking now. No, he's just... Yeah, so now he's going to get this light laser. So Red... The Red Commander is doing the same. Bit slower, but still can't find his adversary at the bottom. Slightly out, but I think... Channel Jackson is actually... He's getting there. He's... Yeah. I think he's wavered that little storm, although Jeff is constantly sending ticks of them. They are a blooming annoying. It would have been nice to go around the back. He wants to take these out, not just the top, really. Nobody else is... They're all very passive. Passive, I should say. There's only the Red, and he's just parking the bus. I'm quite surprised he's not actually, you tend to let me scroll out while they're doing their thing. If you've not seen this before, what tends to be in lanes? So he will go to there, he will sort of go to there, that one to there, that one to there, and then there, and, they're obviously not in line with each other, but that's how it works. So you tend to try and get your own lane. Now, obviously, these three are very close to each other, and so it may come down there, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Now they're starting very slow push out. I'm quite surprised. Normally with this, you would want to get the ticks out as fast as you can, and harass your opponent or your person on the line. Or sometimes you get a 2v1, and that's a bit difficult. But he's had these here for a long while. If he'd have pushed this down here, like say this angle here, there's nothing that can stop. The commander cannot and will not. If he fires his D gun, he'll blow everything up. So this is primed for blowing up. So it's a bit of a disappointment that Judgmental 007 didn't actually push that initiative. He's actually pulled them back, which I'm really quite surprised. No, he's not. He's actually pulled them right the way up. I assume what they're doing is they're going for the blue commander, but I don't understand why. Is it, it's not the blue commander and everybody blows up. It's the, you have to eat the commander. So I don't understand that. Now, obviously, our purple one down here, Miller's is on his own now. I disagree with that completely. Don't go for T2 on here. You should have more army. You know, if you could get more army out a lot faster, this would easily be Blue's victory. As we can see up here, Red is starting to stream ahead here. Although saying that though, there's still really relatively just ticks messing about with each other. Nothing too drastic. They say everybody's doing a T2. It's just, to me, it's really not needed on a map like this because there's so much metal, there's so much, you just blast out T1 like a mad person. And like here, I mean, that's just unusable because you wouldn't normally have see this, but that's how these metal, you know, how metal play. I mean, yes, maybe on a different map you got a T2, but you know, recently we've just watched some pro, and it didn't even get to T2, and that's a 1v1, so it's not really needed. You know, it's like this. You want to push out the army as fast as you can. Now, as you can see here, look at Jeff. To me, he's doing it right. He's got his constructors going. He's got his infrastructure there. He's not protecting it greatly, but it is protected, not at the top, but down at this bottom. And he's absolutely ranting out the army, one of each, like that, on repeat. And that's how it should be done. Especially on the maps like this. Because now you're going for T2. Yes, T2's great, but you could, if your opponents were pushing, if for an example these were pushing and these were pushing, that T2 would be absolutely no good. It takes an enormous amount of energy and metal to get. Well, metal you don't need to worry for obvious reasons, but energy is the starving factor on these maps. Well, it tends to be a lot of the starving maps on a lot of the maps. Some people are better than others, and I'm not great at it. A lot more, obviously. The trouble is with this is now is I mean, you could have even gone for a double. See, now he's starving. Now look how slow that is. Now he stopped himself. This I disagree with. I don't know why he's putting the constructors here, unless he's going to build something else. But why not put them closer? I don't get that. You know, if you think you know in the comments, please let me know. See, for me, if I was playing that, these two would wind me up because it's not in line, but it doesn't really matter. That's no disrespect to him. It's just that's me. Oh, that would wind me up. Continuity. So the Blitz will take out these ticks quite easily. Is he doing tick spam? He's tend to be doing tick spam, so nothing really. Oh, we've got to push. My apologies here. Push with the Blitz. This, I think, will do definitely a lot of damage. I think this is going to definitely take out this player. The cons are going, the women's are going, everything's going. It's all gone to apps. Yeah, this is it. Your joy is definitely nigh. That's it. You're gone, my friend. I think he was doing a spy bot push. Why don't you eat him up? Eat him up! Eat him up! Eat him up! No! Oh, this is why I love these ones, because it's so unorthodox. On a recent one, there was a tiny one. I can't remember the name of it. You know, some people didn't like it. Some people disliked the play of it. But like I said, don't do that. Do that. You know. And, you know, he's just, yeah, see what I mean? He's just spamming out Blitz. This is brilliant. This is how it should be. Look at the economy on there. Fantastic play. I mean, obviously, you wouldn't be able to do this on an ordinary map because, obviously, you just would not have the economy. But he's actually economy. Oh, he likes his lines. He likes his setup. Now he's got the bull by the horns. This is going to start. The misses are pretty good, but they are not going to do anything against the Blitz. It'd be nice to, again, not just rush in like a madman in the line, but obviously there's a lot more. Now we're seeing the line come out. It is funny. Printer, armoured field engineer. Like I said, I'm not a great fan of the Cortex. My apologies, I missed that blow up there. I should have kept with it. But I think we knew what was going to happen with all the blitzes anyway. I mean, that's an enormous amount of blitzes he's got. They are assault tanks, not blitzes. But he did have blitzes before, so obviously he's maybe stepped up the game now and changed it. But you see what I mean by this doing the T2. Now he's still on T1. You just spam out so much T1. That won't go because it's got no energy. So he's taken out 2, or relatively 2. I mean, obviously he's still got a little bit of he's not a commander. And if nobody's going to share any con with him, then he's dead in the water. This person could come back. But I doubt it very much. He has got a little bit, but I don't think there's enough there, to be honest, to warrant this. So Jeff trying to protect this top. Now, whether that's he's just absolutely spamming out. I mean, it's a brilliant play. This is exactly what you should be doing. It's not easy to pull off. It looks easy, but it's not. It's practice. I don't think I could do it myself. But that's a fantastic base that he's built. It takes practice to do something like this. I mean, you can tell with the the player themselves whether you're just playing it on here or you're playing it against the AI doing it. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. It does take practice to do. So, is he going to push down to our green, the darker green, or is he just trying to fend off? He should take out the light laser turret. Sorry, I will get the name right way around. The gunslinger is on the field. That's a T2, but that's not done anything. The Centurions, they're the highest T1 instead of, but they're slow. I always call them, they're like derp around. It's a bit like a duck, you know what I mean, out of the waddle. I think it's brilliant animation. But I'll still say the sharpshooter is my favourite animation in the entire game. I think that's a fantastic animation. Oh, another command. And I missed that. No. Another commander gone. My apologies again. I'm trying to see all of this at the same time. So, the spam continues. I think he's just... This isn't going to last long, to be honest, this one. The Rocketeers... We've got a few Rocketeers, a few Pawns, and a few Centurions. They're definitely going to last long. Oh, we'll go around them then. If we think about it, they haven't really... are they going to... No, they're going to say, well, they're just hunting. They're definitely hunting. Now, obviously, these Dragons could do quite well. The lightning tank. But I think there's just too much. More beats less. It's what I'm saying. The more beats less. It's a bit... Sometimes it's a bit like in other RTS games. More beats less. Again, it's a T2 problem. If he'd have been doing like what he was, he wouldn't have had this problem. The prime example was the purple at the bottom. He was left alone. He is doing the T2, but the trouble is, he's doing Tremor. So this is what I call the small calamity. It's a lovely unit to watch. Hopefully you'll get these on the battlefield if you've not seen this before. Okay. He's coming back. It's slow. I wouldn't even bother with an advanced fusion. I wouldn't even bother with this. The problem is he's got far too many constructors. He needs to take some of these down, which will give him the energy. But anyway. So is our blue... Is he going to finally have a go at this JJ George or not? Not really. He's just... I think it's definitely the Reds to lose. I think JJ George has done fantastic here. I think he's been the star player of this game. Easy. But this is what I mean. It's just I love these sort of maps because they are so interesting. Because you could just go rampant like a dog. Well, this commander's going. There we go. Oh, that's 2 I've got. So, are they going to go GG? Are they going to give up now? Because I don't... oh, they're still fighting it out. I suppose there is still sort of 2, but now now Orange has started to do the spam, the tick spam, the normal tick spam. So he has got the gunslingers out, but there's just not enough of. There's not enough of the T2 there to be able to do anything. I don't think. There's 6. So, you know, not really enough. The assault tank will just take these out one by one. He's got so many of them. So he swapped between the Blitz. Blitz is a fast, but it's not got enough. You know, I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't think of the name. So my apologies. I stopped a mid-float thinking, yeah. Health, that's it. I was trying to think of health. I had to go over to think of what I was trying to think of. He hasn't got as much health as obviously the assault tank. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. So, Helios. So obviously these are the equivalent light, you know, a bit like the light tank, I suppose. Now, I wonder if this is actually going to do it. Well, I suppose in the sense the blue is vastly outnumbered here now. Oh, the mosquito. We've seen these in a recent play, and they are devastating if you get enough of them. Oh, there's another one gone. Anyway, I think that's it, my friends. I think they've given up the fight. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out pixtv.com, and if you like this sort of thing, please like and subscribe, especially like, because I'm trying to build a channel. But anyway, we'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.